I had to understand what was going on with all these bogus chip items coming out of Mexico. As you've heard in some of my previous videos, possibly, it's quite the mystery. The science shows that these items are absolutely antiquities. They're absolutely something special that was manufactured in a way in which we aren't doing commercially today. I'm not saying it's completely impossible, but it's absolutely not consistent with what we see. This sphere actually turns out to be no different. I didn't see any wear or corrosion on it, and it looked different than the other ones we got, so I picked it first. We took it and had XRF analysis done, and it has manganese, it has chromium heavily, but a majority iron, which is kind of like a stainless steel. But most stainless steel has nickel in it. This doesn't have any at all. And it's actually missing certain things that make it kind of suspicious in terms of, how it was done or for what purpose. And structural soundness and erosion resistance would be the two big things of this alloy versus just your standard stainless steel. The other thing is its weight. For it to only weigh 12.6 ounces, yet it's got a 26-inch circumference. I don't understand how on earth this thing only weighs 12.5 ounces or whatnot. I mean, the wall thickness, by doing the math, would have to be 1/60th of an inch based on the metal's composition. That would be over 3 pounds. So 12 ounces is a huge discrepancy here in terms of this material. And that would be given that this thing was a 60th of an inch thick, which we know not to be true because I just showed you how strong it is. I pushed my thumb into it as hard as I could, and it didn't dent the ball. I just don't have an explanation on that. There's going to be more studies done, and we'll find out more information, hopefully. We're going to CT scan these things and get in deep to find out exactly how they were made, if they were a lost wax casting, where they fill up the inside with wax, and then that's how they're able to carve on it because it's got a structural thing inside of it. But regardless, to turn this on a lathe and create this and dig as deep as it is with the carvings also doesn't really make sense with the 1/60th of an inch. There's no way you could get that deep without deforming it and or punching through. So there's something bizarre about the metal structure and the weight, and this is just the start. So I will keep an open mind with it and go from there.